If you lead guided meditations or want to, this is for you. The way you begin your program is an important key, so let's talk about the intro or induction. I'm Max Heistein, and I've authored best-selling guided meditations used by thousands of listeners. There's more about my work in the description below. If you find this video useful, please like and subscribe. Most guided meditations have 3 or 4 main parts: an intro or induction, an optional transition phase, the main body of the program, and an outro to lead the listener out of the meditation. Let's start at the top. The induction helps the listener shift from their normal waking state of consciousness into a more dreamlike state. In this state of mind, they can rest, but they can still hear and receive input from you, the meditation leader. An induction could be as simple as saying, "Close your eyes and relax," but most people need a bit more. Here's a typical intro that I almost always use, both in my recordings and in my live sessions with clients. Make yourself comfortable and close your eyes. Take a slow, deep breath and let go of any tension as you feel yourself sinking into the surface you're resting on, becoming still more comfortable and relaxed. Take another slow, deep breath and release your thoughts, letting them drift far away. And take another slow, deep breath and know that in this moment, all is well. It's pretty simple, but there's a lot of meditation technology packed into that short induction. Here are a few things to consider. I've used the words comfortable, relaxed, slow, deep, drifting, resting. All of these words help the listener feel safe and secure so they can relax and receive what follows. I've invited the listener to take several slow, deep breaths. This accomplishes a few things. First, it sets up an expectation that we're doing something special, because really, when in our normal daily lives do we take slow, deep breaths? We're doing something a little different today, and this first step helps to set it apart from the ordinary right from the outset. But beyond that, deep breaths are helpful from a more physical perspective. Taking conscious deep breaths brings our focus to our body, helps us become aware of tension, and helps us to let it go. When we take a few deep breaths, we begin to feel better almost immediately, and the meditation has only just begun. There are 3 deep breaths, and 3 is a magic number in this case because it's high enough to be a series with a beginning, middle, and end. By the 3rd breath, your listener's already completed something, and whether or not they're aware of it, it brings a subtle sense of satisfaction and accomplishment. Already, you and your listener have succeeded together, and they're even more ready to go along with you on an inner journey. And there's more. I've said, sinking into the surface you're resting on. If we were doing a live session in the same room as my listener, and I could see what they were sitting on, I might have said chair. But if you're making a guided meditation recording, for all you know, they may be sitting on a car seat or a log. The point is, we always want to avoid saying anything the listener might disagree with. If I say chair and they're sitting on the couch, the difference might be enough to bring them back to their busy intellect, the same place we're trying to give them a break from. Here are a few other things you might say in an induction. It's time to set all your cares and worries aside. Bring your focus into the here and now. Settle into the relaxing sound of the music. Breathe in light and breathe out love. Let the sound of the music or my voice or this bell or the ocean waves carry you deeper within. Surround yourself with light and feel a sense of peace begin to wash over you. These are just a few examples. As you experiment with doing guided meditations, you'll find the words you and your listeners feel most comfortable and relaxed with. Did you see what I did there? Once your listener is settled in and relaxed, they're ready to move further into the meditation. You could move directly into the main body of the meditation at that point, whatever the theme of your meditation might be. For example, your program might be about emotional healing, or pain management, spirituality, or just a period of prolonged deep relaxation. But there's an intermediate phase that you can use between your induction and the main part of your meditation, and I call that the transition. It's a sequence of some kind that takes the listener from here to there. Transitions could be things like ascending or descending a stairway, step by step, floating up through the ceiling to another dimension, drifting inside a bubble of light, walking through a doorway into another world, stepping onto a train, boat, plane, car, horse, giant turtle. In my next video, I'll go into detail about transitions. There'll be lots more information in that one, so be sure to check it out. In the meantime, remember to breathe, relax, and be at peace, and I will too. Well, we'll do our best.